Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
I have so much to share with you guys today. I have a cute little planner that I wanted to show you, just in case this is something you'd be interested in, because you know when you buy things at Target, especially at the dollar spot, it's time sensitive, so we need to get our hands on stuff when we can. So I have that to show you. We're going to talk about the budget, and then I just want to show you a couple other little cute things that I picked up lately. Last week was so hectic for me, and today I have a ton of stuff going on too, but I told myself, Erin, you cannot keep saying that you're back on this channel and then not do videos. So I had to clear off my wrapping station. This is a folding table from Sam's Club that I have temporarily set up in our bedroom, and it's in front of a window. So I thought, okay, this is pretty good lighting. Let me take advantage. So I put my little phone holder, camera holder on the windowsill, and I thought, let me just do a video and then I'll get back into my to-dos. So part of my to-dos lately have included multiple returns to Amazon. And I don't know if you guys are in the same boat. I have so much to show you. I don't know if you guys are in the same boat as me or if you've experienced similar situations. But lately, the things I've been ordering on Amazon have been such poor quality. Now, number one, it could be what I'm choosing. Number two, it could be just the sellers, you know, or I don't know. It could be a lot of things. But I'm so disappointed in some of the items that I ordered. Now, our returns are really convenient and easy, probably like most of you. You just go up to Kohl's if you have one near you, and they pack everything up for you, and it's quick and easy, and no muss, no fuss. But I don't want to get banned from Amazon because I'm returning so many things, but on the flip side, I'm like, I'm paying good money for this. And the old me would have just kept it and just been like, oh, okay, bad luck. You know, but the new me, I'm like, no, this is hard-earned money. And why should they have it for poorly constructed items, poor quality items? And I take the hit, you know what I mean? So hopefully I don't get banned, but I've done literally in the past month, I think 5 or 6 returns. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but to me, that's a lot. So anyways, when I was at Kohl's, I picked up this cute little deck of cards, and it's called I Love the 90s Trivia. Please excuse my nails and my 100-year-old hands. I use hand sanitizer. I'm going to jump all over. I use hand sanitizer like it's going out of style. I mean, that same old cliche. But today I woke up with this cough, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I have asthma, I have allergies, and nobody takes more at-home COVID tests than me, I swear. And I don't have that. I don't have COVID, but it's just like this allergy cough. So I just took an Advil cold and sinus. So I'm not feeling the best. My nails are crappy. My hands look like they're 100 years old from sanitizer. But let's get on to the rest of the video. So this is I Love the 90s Trivia, and I thought this would be fun for Christmas Day because everybody comes over and like family, and you know, we do all the stuff we do, and usually I like to have something fun to do because my nieces and nephews are there too. Now, granted, they're in their 20s, but they still like to have fun. We still like to have a good time and laugh. So I got a couple of things. So I thought this would be fun and get some cute little prizes, you know, for like the winner or winners. And this is $1.99 and they were half off, so you can't beat that. The other thing I got was this Bean Boozled game, and it's, you guys probably are familiar with it, but all these jelly beans are flavored disgusting. Dirty dishwater. There's one that's birthday cake. They're not all disgusting. Tutti Frutti. Stinky socks. Barf. It's just, when you choose this, and they've repackaged it because this used to be in a square box. When you choose a jelly bean, like you do the spinner, usually. I haven't opened this. I don't know exactly how it works, but you choose a jelly bean and then you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's kind of funny, and everybody makes dramatic faces, and it's just funny. So the other thing I want to show you, and I'm gonna do a separate video on this, is this little Golden Girls planner from the Target dollar spot. Guys, this is $3. It's a hardcover. It's got an elastic to hold everything together, which usually you find on, you know, nicer notebooks. Not all the time, but sometimes that's a nicer feature for people, especially if you like to put extra little pieces of paper in there, receipts, you like to hold everything together. Or if you're like me and you use something like this until it practically falls apart, that's also a nice feature. But this is so cute. So I'm going to do a video right after this, and I'm going to do a little flip through because it's fully illustrated. And for $3, how can you beat it? So I also got one that's Schitt's Creek, and I think I got one that's The Office, but I'm not 100% sure. They're going to be stocking stuffers, and obviously I'm going to keep one. Maybe the Schitt's Creek or a Golden Girls. But yeah, so I wanted to show you this just in case you are out and about and you want to get some extra stocking stuffers, or just in case you're looking for little planners for yourself. So that's something to watch for in my next video. All right, lastly, I got this super cute mug from my husband. It says "Drink Up, Grinches," and it's I don't want to tilt it because I don't want to spill it, but it's an actual Ray Dunn, and I don't remember how much he paid for this, but it came with a little hot chocolate thing, which I thought I had. Oh, I do. Double chocolate hot cocoa, 10 acre gifts. So it came with this inside of it. TJ Maxx. It was just like a really cute gift. So I've been using that. I've got my iced tea in it, and I am ready to do the video. All right. Quick sip, and we're good. So let's talk about budget, and I'll probably have to put a comment in the description where you can fast forward to the budget. But I think I showed this in one of my first videos since I've been back, and it's a calendar that I got from Target, and I got 2 of them, and I've been using one faithfully. But the thing is, this is by Blue Sky. I don't care for the paper quality, but you know what are you gonna do? Nothing's perfect. I've learned when it comes to planners, for me personally, I've never found the perfect planner. So what are you gonna do? We're in December still. So I thought, you know what I'm gonna do with this, since I lost the receipt and I can't take this one back. I could. I guess they could look up my receipt because Target does that. But you know what? I've already resigned to the fact that I'm going to use this for my budget. So it's like a nice notebook style. Everything is spiral. Usually I use the Happy Planner, but it gets to be heavy, cumbersome. I think the Happy Planner works great for budgeting because you can tear sheets out. You can add sheets in if you have the hole punch. But for right now, I think I'm going to stick with this system. So I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to talk numbers. So I know you guys like the real numbers, and then we're going to get into that. So I'm going to show you guys here a little bit of background on what's going on this month. So December is very exciting for me. The same way that July is very exciting for me. Usually those 2 months every single year, I get 3 pays instead of 2. So I'm very happy to add that 3rd pay in because I get paid every other Friday, and it is actual extra money. I mean, now if you budget and you budget yourself weekly or bi-weekly, you're not going to feel it as much because you just keep going with that bi-weekly momentum. But if you budget month to month like I do, and I pay my bills a month in advance, you do feel it, and you see where that extra actually lies. So I really like that. And then here is my husband's payday. This is a base payday, and then he gets paid twice a month like that. And then he gets commission every single month around the 7th to the 8th. So usually I put down the 8th, you know, just because I don't want to plan for this day ever and be like, oh my gosh, I expected it then, and I have all these expenses coming this day. I just like to give myself some leeway. So that's what our income looks like. Now, you guys, if you've been with me for a while, that is loud. If you've been with me for a while, you know that we're still waiting on his retirement. At this point, it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a joke. And I don't want to be like flippant about it or blasé about it because it's serious. But we've been waiting so long. This is our 6th month of waiting for everything to be processed. Now, for those of you who are new here, my husband lost his job. It's going a couple years now. He got an offer to relocate. We decided to stay where we are because my job is for the state. And long story short, he was eligible to take an early retirement at a reduced rate for life, not Social Security. That'll come way down the road. upon his 50th birthday, which was last June. So we're just waiting for an actual check to arrive, which would be really cool. And we thought it was going to be December for sure. And they said, yeah, you can watch, December 1st, you can expect this. And then December 1st came and nothing happened. And here we are. So we're just going to set our sights on January, right? I mean, what else can you do? So first of all, these are fixed expenses. And I said I was going to come back and do a video about this. So here we are. So right here, our very first one is our mortgage. Now, some of you are really surprised at how inexpensive our mortgage is. And you're right. Technically, if you compare it, which I try not to do too often because everybody's situation is different, everybody's income and budget, everybody's situation is different. So I try not to compare myself to other people very often. But if you do compare it and you say, oh, wow, how do you have such a low mortgage? You can't even get rent that inexpensive and blah, blah, blah. You're right. You're right. Now, we did refinance our house. We've been in our house since 2009 at the height of the housing crisis. That's when we bought our house. And things have really, really changed since then. So we did refinance once, which is how we got to our much, much lower payments. And if we were going to stay in this house, I would 100% be on board to refinancing again. But we're still planning on moving. It's just contingent on the retirement. That's what it is all about. So our mortgage is $1,000 a month. It's not $1,000 flat. It's actually just under $900 now. Taxes are configured into that, but our homeowner's insurance is not figured into that. So I make a clean, even $1,000 payment, and anything extra, if it's a couple dollars or if it's $100, goes on the principal. So that's just how I do it. I've been doing it that way for a long time, and I like to keep it that way. So our next bill that we have are, I don't know if I have insurances included. Do I have that? So I'm just going to write it separately. So it would be like our homeowners, and that's going to go up. And why, you say? Why is your homeowners going up? We just put a new roof in. And so we have a super high deductible, but our homeowners picked up the rest. So our homeowners right now is approximately $140 per month. Is it going to go up? Probably. So we have $2,500 that we had to pay out of our pocket. So I'm just going to put that here. Roof, $2,500. That came out of our savings. In case you're wondering, where'd you get the money for that? Savings. Like a lot of other things this year, our savings has gone down, 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 down. And it's sad, but what are you going to do? So we have 2 leased cars, and we have 2 insurance coverage plans, of course. And it's just under 130, so I'm going to round up. And some of you are probably like, girl, why are you leasing your cars? Like, that's not smart. But you know what? For us, it works, and it is. And I'm not in any position or desire to purchase a car at this time in my life. And we've always leased for, well, I shouldn't say we always. We've leased for a long time. It works for us. The payment is less. Yes, we do have to turn it in. Yes, the car is not ours at the end, but it's what works for us. So for those of you who are diehard Dave Ramsey followers and you subscribe to, all of his methods verbatim, I give you lots of kudos for that, because it's not an easy system to stick to in every aspect of your life. But also, I pick and choose what I take from his system, and I think that I've done okay with our choices. Do I want to get rid of our leases, which would be breaking lease terms anyway, which I'm not going to do? But would I want to do that and just buy a car that gets me from point A to point B? Not really. I live in the Northeast, and I need a heavier, durable car to get back and forth to work every day. The roads where we live aren't always predictable or reliable. So I like to drive something that I feel safe in, not something that's just going to get me point A to point B. If I were younger and my goals were different, maybe, probably, but I'm not. I'm 47 and this is where I am in life, and I feel okay with our car choices. So, sorry, I have to take a drink because I'm going to start coughing like crazy. So we have car number 1, and our lease payments are not bad. And you guys who have car payments, you would probably agree with that. So car number 1 is $320. It's like $319 and change. And then car number 2 is $398. So again, $397 and change. And we like our cars. They're durable, they're reliable, they're comfortable. You know, should we have to have extra people in there, we have the room, and yeah, it just works out. So we have both of our cars, and then we have our gas bill. Now I've gone on budget with gas and electric, except I continue to get billed for more than that. So I called last week and I was thinking to myself, why, if my gas bill is on budget, why am I getting billed for nearly double? You know, it just didn't make any sense to me. So I called and they said that the whole time was like 1 hour and 47 minutes. And, you know, did I want them to give me a call back automatically? I won't lose my place in line. And I said yes. And they never called me back. So that was cool. So I have to look into that. But our gas is supposed to be $118 a month. And our electric is supposed to be $85. And if I have those reversed, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure that's, unless it's, I want to say it's like that though. So we have our gas and electric. And then we have our water bill. And our water bill is usually at or around $90. Now, we don't have the option to go on budget with our water, so it's just going to stay at this level. Wow, I just had to go get a cough drop because I started hacking so bad. Do you guys still buy these? They're still in like a coated tin box. These are the best, I swear. So I had to go grab that and give myself a minute, but again, it's not COVID. Thank God. All right, so we have our cell phones. And we have an unlimited plan. Comes with HBO Max. My cell phone, I have a payment on it. And we have AT&T, in my opinion, which is super expensive. So it's $255 for our cell phones. And yeah. So that's for 3 phones. We have a family member in there too. So then cell phone cable. And our cable is about $198. And then trash is every 3 months. So it's about $61. And they bill us every 3rd month. All right, so let's add all these bills together and see where we're at. Now, these are fixed expenses, so as you know, it doesn't include groceries, medical bills. It doesn't include anything, just this. All right, but let's add it all up together. I'm just gonna move this over. Okay, so 1,000 plus 140 plus 130 plus 320, 98, 118, 85, 90, 255, 198, and 61. $27.95 per month. And as you guys may notice, and if you haven't tuned in previous to this, I did pay off my student loans, which was almost $10,000. I did that in August. I did do a video at that time. So that's gone. You'll see that's missing. And what else? We've depleted our savings. I'm just going to put it out there. We have depleted our savings, and I guess I'm a little bit conflicted about it because at the same time we used it all toward, I think, smart purchases and debts. you know, getting rid of student loans, keeping up with, you know, credit cards. I do use our Discover card frequently throughout the month, and then I just pay it as I go. I don't carry a balance. We don't have any other credit card debt. And then, of course, our roof. So if you add in, we'll take, for instance, my husband's base pay. $650 plus $650, which is going to go up because he's not going to need their insurance anymore. So then he makes commission for the rest. And then mine is like $1,530 plus $1,530, which gives us $4,360. His commission is usually around $3,000, but it could be less. For December, what we got paid for November was way less. But you're going to have good months and you're going to have bad months. He had, you know, a couple really, really great months this year. But, you know, it's going to be up and down due to supply and demand, inventory, all kinds of things factor into that. So that would be like the lowest we would bring in. But you would add in his commission, which could be like, I don't know, an average like $3,000. And then his retirement, which is it's a private pension. I'm going to guess like maybe $2,000. I don't know. We'll see. Because his insurance is in there too. So that's could be around an average month. I don't know. But it could be less, you know, and we have to factor in for that too. So the good thing is our bills are manageable. The great thing is we don't have any credit card debt or loans that are outstanding. I'm caught up on, you know, medical expenses, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think we're in a good place. And I just want to get to the point where we think about selling our house. And I wanted to ask you guys, for those of you who have been in a similar situation, what do you do? Because I talked to the bank and it seems like nobody does bridge loans anymore, which is like a secondary loan that you get. And then you use it for a new house until you sell your old house. But what do you do when you need the money from your old house to put on the new house? But then you don't want to sell your old house first because where are you going to go with 3 dogs? But it's just a really weird predicament because, you know, we could put down a smaller amount, a smaller percentage on a new house. But then I don't want our mortgage payment based on that. I want it based on the larger amounts from the proceeds of the sale. But then again, I don't want to refinance. So they're talking about, one person we talked to said there's something like a balloon payment in certain situations. So maybe you buy your house and you only put 5% down. And then within 6 months, they require a balloon payment of like $50,000. You know what I mean? And it doesn't cost you anything, but your terms won't change. It won't require you to refinance because you're putting this mass amount down. So I don't know. There's lots of things to think about, and there's lots of things I have to figure out and talk to, you know, professionals. Because as much as I like to consider myself a know-it-all when it comes to money, I'm totally not. And I'm still learning as I go too. So I just wanted to show you guys what our January bills were. And I've already started ticking these off as I go along. And also what my pay dates were, because I just had one. And again, it was like for $1,530 and some change. It's just a rough amount. But I just had that on the 17th. And I have one more coming on the 31st. So everything has to be paid by then. So we're going to get on the 30th another small base pay. We're going to get my pay. And then all the January bills have to be paid because we pay a month in advance. Now, if you're wondering how I got a month in advance, I do get questions about that. And I'm going to do a video on that and how I would recommend somebody formulate a plan if you're also interested in paying your bills and being a month ahead. So I'm going to do that. But for now, I'm going to sign off this budget. And I am going to do a secondary video and show you guys what this little planner looks like. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for checking in. And I'm really looking forward to 2022 because I have lots of goals for this channel, lots of goals for my life, financially, personally, everything. And I want to do some chatty videos too. turn the camera around and have conversations with you guys. So I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're all ready for the holidays and Christmas and all prepped and ready to go just so you can enjoy and have fun. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video.